What's up? This is David from the Game Design Class 1. And I also had the same problem as my brother, but we managed to figure it out. So, this is my island, and I call it Troubled Island. And I had this text object displaying the objective of the game with this anime girl as I guess like a poster girl or something. I just put her there to kind of meet the adventurer or the sorry soul that is washed up on this island. So these are the cubes that give you health, and the 0 is the items that you collected so far. I couldn't figure out how to put it in a better position, so it's just how it is. All right, well, that's our first coin, and it's at a crossroads of 2 bridges. It comes up as 2. I don't know why, but it does. It's supposed to be 1, so I'll just take this bridge. And I also did make my map pretty big, a lot bigger than I thought it would be until I started roaming around in the character. So yeah, next time I'll be very mindful of how big my environment I create. And that's our second coin. See, now it came as 1. I don't know why it came up as 2, but it should work. Alright, there's our next bridge to cross onto this next island. Here's some dead grass that I painted on. I really did the best I could to texturize this island. I felt like it was just like the thing to do, and that's what I really took into consideration when making my island. Oh wow, look at that. There's a village over there, so I'll ignore this part for now and go visit the village. There's a break in the bridge. I'm going to jump. So I made this thing to like get more of like kind of like a raiders or barbarian kind of outpost that would be left from the ruins of a past civilization. And this is another coin. It's a different colored coin, different type of thing. And there's this magical boat or this odd particles in the air near this boat. I wonder if I should run over there and touch it. Oh, I get teleported in Blood Lake. This is why I dubbed it. I will have the map thing show up of my the map of my island. So this is another coin with a cool purple fire. And I did touch there was another object over there, and I touched it to teleport over here at the dock scene of this Blood Lake. And we have this demon girl. I kind of want to understand, but every time I played, she would go through an animation sequence and just die. So she's just dead there. This is a cool little scene here. And there's another coin, so I'll grab that. So we have 6 so far. That's nice. I'm gonna go to the part where I passed to go to this barbarian village. So this forest is supposed to be called Imp Forest, but I decided to make it trolls. So there's trolls around here. They're dangerous. You don't want to touch them. And there's another coin right there. Sadly, they didn't have any animations, but even if they did, I wouldn't know how to rig them or how to implement it at this stage. But they're just chilling, looking all menacing with their clubs and their extremely large traps or whatever these shoulder muscles are. There's supposed to be a dirt path. I'll see if I can find it. I'm kind of just wandering around. I kind of made this game, this whole entire thing, to be more of like an open world kind of discovery game, where you can find a lot of interesting scenes like this, and that will have an artifact or an item that you have to find. So there's a little, I think this is the path that I made, the discoloration, I believe. But there are trolls on here, so be careful when traveling in this forest. So I'll come over here by the scene. I'm pretty sure it would take a while for the player to find it, because it's pretty off the side, but I like that kind of stuff. It makes the person search for something more in the game than just what's right there in front of them. It's hidden behind this rock. And I also marked most of the important landmarks with this blue fire, or like this different colored fire makes like this mark important. And the little shed scene I did, put a little stuff in there, an axe and stuff. You can't go in there, which I found out later on, but it does make an interesting dynamic. And there's another coin, quite oversized, but it is one of them. And there we go. Got it. I'm surprised I could walk to this rock. But I guess I can. Anyways, I guess we'll go to the Skeleton Mountains. I wonder what's going to be there. I guess you'll have to find out. I casually walking my way to a troll forest. And quite cluttered with trees. Tall ones. Occasionally. So there's the mountain pass and the dirt path that I tried to incorporate texturally, you know, quite a nice fade, I guess, at my skill level. So these are the T-posing skeletons that stand guard the mountains. Don't touch them, they will hurt you. So this is a cool mountain scene I have here. And another interesting fire. They give some contrast and just an extra element of dynamics that make it interesting and draw the player over here to investigate. So I remember the text I was saying something about swords, so I'll grab this one, and there we have a sword that makes 9. I'll turn around. I do like making these scenes, and you know, implying cool aspect. It just kind of sucked that this island's so big. I couldn't really give it like a super detailed thing of it, but I'm gonna keep going on. Just gonna run to this valley of skeletons. Beware the T-posing skeletons. They will kill you. Well, not kill you. I mean, if you hit them multiple times, they will, but they're not that strong. So I guess I'll look around here, see if there's any swords. Most likely there isn't, but, you know, if you miss something, you'll know. And you'll have to search the island tirelessly for an item. Alright, we're going to a bend, but I'll just ignore this part and see what's over here. Is that another sword? I wonder why they're wooden. But I'll just pick it up anyways. And I'll add to my points. They're at 10. So we need 14 more to win this game. And we have a huge staircase ahead of ourselves. Or, yes, that's what it is. It was very tireless. It was very painstaking, actually. But I did all of it. Piece by piece. And looks to be there's 2 swords in one area. too easy, I guess. But I'll grab him. The katana, a very nice sword. And there's this cool little like mountain pass. I'm not really sure what I was doing here, but it's just a part of the island, I guess. So I'll just go up this staircase and get my other sword. There's that Roman sword, I believe, from the prefab that I used. All these assets that I used were free, which is nice. They're pretty nice assets. And look at this cool split. You don't want to fall and take no fall damage when you do. But anyways, it'd be annoying to climb back up. So there's a cool dock scene over here, but I see a sword sticking out from this rock. Pretty cool, like the sword in the stone or other stuff like that. So I grabbed that sword. I'm just gonna go to this lookout scene and check what's up. Nothing over there, just some plain spot. And then there's just this cardboard fat man up here. And that's why the swords are wooden, because he wears cardboard armor and uses wooden swords. But this is a cardboard hammer, so I guess he uses a range of makeshift materials as weapons. And there's a cool fire here to enjoy the corrupted landscape below me to this mountain crevice. And this guy, I guess, well, I thought process of him being here, which is some kind of random NPC to just be chilling here. That's what this island is, to find items. So this guy has swords and weapons. I mean, swords, yeah, just swords. You have to find them for him. He lost them, I guess. So there's this little cabin. I guess this is where this guy lives. Can't go in there, sadly, but did make a little effort in there to get some detail, just rather than an empty shed. And then there's his sleeping quarters. I guess he likes to have watermelon swords where he sleeps, but I guess I'll collect them too. I mean, it's pretty nice. Try my best. I mean, they're all prefabs, but it's pretty cool. Cabin vibe. You know, slightly abandoned. I guess you would find this on an island if you washed up mysteriously on an unknown island. So I'm gonna go down this path over here. Some more tall trees. I try to make it more of like a very like unique world to have like tall trees rather than just like the basic. And holy crap, those are some big monsters scaled right over a huge platform. I guess maybe a summoning area thing where I guess they're guarding their spawn into the darkness. But before that, I guess I'll just go down here like the player would, I guess, expected, because I gave them the path too. And there's a path leading to the nice green scene where the Blood Lake is, and where like the grass dies and withers to this demonic corrupted land. So I'll come down here where it also withers into corrupted land and follow this path that's nicely laid out for me. And I guess there's these smaller creatures, I guess maybe like the minions, and there's a huge 2 bosses that keep despawning happening. Another interesting campfire laid out before me to show significance in this scene. You don't want to touch those, they will hurt you, just like everything else on this island. And I'll collect an item, a magical item, because in this demonic land, the demon female that was passed out or dead needs to have some magical items, so I'm here to collect them for her. She lost them in this demonic field. So I'll go up the closer thing. I don't want to get too close, but I'll show you what's over here. But these do, like, they're bosses. They're deadly. The lava doesn't burn, but those things hurt. This is a skull platform. This is a huge boss. I scaled it to be like a gatekeeper to the spawning. That they're supposed to spawn tons of minions, attack you. And I guess there's another magic item, so I'll go here and collect it. And there's a little castle amongst this corrupted land. I'm gonna go investigate it, see what things I can find there. We're at 17, so not too far away from our goal. But this game is meant to explore, so let's explore. I want to explore what's over here. So there's some demonic creatures, I guess, camping around. It's my nice little scene of this area was, I guess, wells, because that's all I had. And I think it's interesting that they used to have safe water, but now they just have lava land. Yes, lava land. So I'll go in here, but the door's too big, or I'm too big. The door's too small, and I need to crouch in there. But I'm not gonna pay too much attention going in there, because from what I can see is not much happening there. It's not very interesting, but at the same time, it's not like it's an empty room. I'm gonna avoid that creature and come up the steps and see what's up here. Looks to me like a little like defense against an enemy attacking the village. Very primitive and primal. So I'm gonna go up to one of these lookout towers. It seems interesting. So I'll go up here. The jump. Steps aren't very stepping friendly. You have to jump to get to the next step. And I guess I get a better view of this. Oh look, another magical item, but I'll have to go over there once I come back down, I guess, because I won't be able to jump that far. Just twirling my way around, get myself down in a weird way. And oh, look at that, another interesting fire. Interesting. I mean, I would guess I'll go in. It'd be kind of disappointing if I didn't, so I will. I'll crawl myself in there. There we go. And there's some drinks left out on the table. I wouldn't trust those. And then I'll come over here and look at this. I made this like a little like pavilion scene where all the villagers would come around and have a nice village feast under the canopy of those things. I believe the building I'm looking for would be this one, because I can see the glowing red object up there. Go around, see where it is. There it is. I'll climb myself up. Ah, another demon variant girl. Not supposed to be up here, but she, again, like I said, just died at the end of it. So I'll jump off the building because no fall damage, and oh, there's other stuff that you need to see. Can't be there forever. I wanted myself to this mountain pass. Seems pretty interesting to me. Through all these corrupted dead trees. This once graceful land has fallen to darkness and lava, and has completely destroyed anything resembling a healthy life and a good soul. They're all evil now. Evil creatures. Wow, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. That guy's huge. I guy's a troll I just scaled up to be like the final boss, and probably can one-shot you. Ooh, look at that, a crystal. I think it was set on the text object, I'm pretty sure, but it's a easily forgettable object, but I'll grab it because I need to find 24 items. I'll avoid these spiders. Carefully walking around, jumping on this rock. And going up here to the left. And I'll crawl myself out of this area. But I see something over there. It seems pretty interesting to me. Might be one of the items. And it is, I think. It's a totem. I think it's some kind of like wind totem. It was one of the things. So I grab that and continue through these hills. I'm not interested in the boss. I'm not here to fight anything. I'm here to find things. So I'll just make my way around up here. Maybe there's something interesting up here. Some mountains, watch out. You know, when you crawl around the mountain, there might be a spider that might attack you. So, ooh, there it is. I thought I saw something interesting over here. And it looks to me like there's a fire totem. So I'll grab that. That's 21. So now I need 3 more items, which is interesting because, to my knowledge, there should be 4 more items, but I got ahead of myself in points. So I won't collect the last item. One of the last items. I'll just pass it by to where like you should end up as the player playing this game. Very nice hills, kind of like a flower kind of scene in this big giant guy just there to be in it. There's supposed to be a lot of stuff about this map, but like this is the game design 1, so it doesn't get that complex. I did this like in the span of like, I would say like 2 weeks or a week and a half, something like that. I'm trying to find one of the items. They're quite small. I would have scaled them, but they lost a little particle effect. But there was an item, I swear there was. There was a totem by his foot. Where is it? Ah, there it is. An emblem for wood, I think, or rocks. Something of the sort. And that is my volcano of the island. I incorporated it, and it made a cool effect. I'll show you it later, but it's a better visual far away and up above. But I'll pass this, all these flower stuff, and go over here because I think one of the items are on the side of the map. The map is so big, I couldn't really incorporate a lot of enemies without like making it too cluttered and kind of ridiculous. It would be problem solved if we learned how to animate or like, you know, make the enemies attack you. So I'm gonna climb this mountain, this volcano, I mean, before I touch the last item. So I also coordinated the item collecting based on the environment you're in. The first environment, we were collecting coins. The second environment, the mountain scene, we were collecting swords for the cardboard fat man. And the third scene was a demonic corrupted land needing in potions and magical items like the crystal. And in this hilly scene, it's very peaceful besides the spider and the giant troll. We were collecting totems. And the last item is over there, and I'll show you exactly what it is once I make my way up. So, I forgot what I named this land of hills. And here's my volcano. I've added a little like kind of like texture to have like the lava brightening effect, like it's about to erupt. The last item in this patch of dirt is the lamp, a genie lamp, and I guess it'll grant our wish to leave this island of artifacts and strange environments. And so I end up in this land, and there it is, the anime girl to celebrate with me on our victory. I wonder how she got here. Guess maybe she's just powerful like that. And I didn't really, you know, incorporate much in the scene. It was just meant to. And for some reason, I'm at 23. I should be at 24. But, you know, this is how it ends. You win. You're off the island on this green patch of grass with the girl that was right in front of you on the island telling you exactly what to do, how to win the game. And that is it. This is my game from Game Design Class 1. And bye.